All right, this is unit 6.2, day 3-4. This is the second part. We've been practicing our condensing. We were picking up with problem 24. If you noticed, I distributed this 1/3. Remember, the number in the front of log is an exponent. So we have to make sure that we put it in as like this. Let me highlight it as an exponent, okay? So, and it's the same as cube root. So we're going to keep it this way because we're not, well, we could be evaluating in a little bit. So we're going to just rewrite all these. So log base 5 of the cube root of 27, all right, minus this one didn't change, log base 5 of 3. All right, so the way this looks, I guess I could have written a little bit smaller. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Is the cube root of 8 is 2. So we could write log base 5 of 2 plus log base 5. The cube root of 27 is 3 minus log base 5 of 3. So here we go. We're going to make it into 1. We're going to put log base 5. I know, let me change highlighters here. I know that this addition means this and this goes in the numerator. Okay, let me grab green. This sign means this goes in the denominator. Okay, so here we go. We are going to draw a fraction bar. We're going to put 2 times 3 on the top, because remember, plus means multiply. And then we're just going to put this one in the bottom. All right, so this really becomes, let me make some room, move this over. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So this is really log base 5 of 6 divided by 3, which is log base 5 of 2. Wow. That one was a biggie, okay? All right, I'm going to let you guys try the other ones and we'll work on them in class. In the meantime, let's practice expanding. Expanding just means we're making many of them. So if you notice, we have 1, 2, 3 things. We have an x, a y, and a z. Before we do anything with the exponents, we are going to split them up. So we have 3 things. We have log base 6 of x. Let me just use these real quick. So we're going to make that green, we're going to make that blue, and we're going to make that yellow. So here's the first one. We're multiplying, so there will be pluses the entire time. Now we're going to split the next one up. Log base 6 of y. All right, that's the second one. Now we're still multiplying. We're going to do log base 6 of z to the 4th, okay? And that's the third one. But we can never leave an exponent. So now I'm going to take the exponent and I'm going to bring it to the front. So our final answer, log base 6 of x plus log base 6 of y plus 4 log base 6 of z. This is my final answer. Okay? All right, 28. I'm going to do a few of these. 28, we are subtracting here. Okay? We are subtracting 2 things. We have a to the 9th and b, so I only need 2 log base 4s. The a to the 9th has a positive sign, so we're going to write a to the 9th. B is in the denominator, so it better have a minus sign in front of the word log base 4 of b. Now, we're not allowed to have an exponent. You can when you're condensing, you cannot when you expand. So that 9 goes to the front, so it's 9 log base 4 of a minus, there is no exponent here, so we're just going to write log base 4 of b. And there we go. Let me see if I have, let me look up here. One that has, well, there's not one that really has a lot of them on the bottom. All right, well, we're just going to do these. All right, look at this one. I would recommend, you can move the 2 to the front, but just understand that you have to distribute the 2 throughout. So I would suggest you multiply both exponents by 2. This is multiply. We do this first. So we have log base 7, and we have q to the 4 times 2 is 8, and we have r to the 2 times 2 is 4. Now we can expand. So we have log base 7 of q to the 8th. We're multiplying, so put a plus, and we have log base 7 of r to the 4th. Now, gotta move those. Gotta move those. So it becomes 8 log base 7 of q plus 4 log base 7 of r. And there you go. All done. Okay? You would do the same thing here. I would suggest that you multiply both of those before you expand. All right, let's try one of these radicals. Let's try number 32. So first of all, I'm going to change this whole thing to power over root. So I'm going to make it log base 3, and I'm going to put m to the 5th n squared. And it's a power, remember this? This is all one power, 1/4. And now it looks like a problem that we just did, where you can multiply on both of those. So it becomes log base 3, 5 times 1/4 is m to the 5/4, and then 2 times 1/4 is n to the 1/2. Now I can expand. So we're multiplying, so I got 2. So remember, they both have log base 3. I'm going to put m to the 5/4 power plus, multiplying means plus, log base 3 of n to the 1/2. My exponents have to go in the front, so it becomes 5/4 log base 3m plus 1/2 in the front, log base 3n. And there you go. Okay, there you go. All right, so you're going to practice this. You're going to get good at this so that on, I believe, your test, your quiz is Thursday on all this. So keep practicing.